Hello, viewers, and welcome to another episode of Reminiscences. Our guest today is Alhaji Lawal Sani, who is a trained accountant and administrator from Katsina, where we are. He worked in the Katsina Native Authority and then as a district officer in many areas of the old Kaduna state before rising to the level of under-secretary in the civil service of Kaduna. After that, he joined the banking industry since 1981 until 2001. He was in the Union Bank, rising to the level of Deputy General Manager of the public sector. He capped his career in banking with an appointment in the African Development Bank, in those days in Abidjan, where he was Executive Director representing Nigeria. Alhaji Lawal, welcome to the program. I should also add that actually you were for some time a non-executive director in Zenith Bank. Yes. So let's start from home. I know many people know about you, have heard about you, but there's this confusion. There's another Alhaji Lawal Sani store, who I know is your brother. So how do you really distinguish between these two Lawal Sanis?
Well, you see, fortunately for us, our father had a lot of children. In fact, he died leaving 50 children, male and female. During his lifetime, he had children. One of them was me, my senior brother, two senior brothers, Shehu and Abdulaziz. And then Lawal, who is now called Lawal Sani Store. I decided to retain my name as Lawal Sani because there could be a lot of confusion. So why he decided to call himself Lawal Sani Store was his mother actually requested my father to name him Lawal when I was there in the house. In the case of my father, he had a lot of duplicates, if I can call it.
Okay.
Duplicates.
Yes.
There is a Maimuna, Maimuna 1, Maimuna 2. There's a Farida, Farida 1, and so on.
Okay.
Maybe because there is a lot of gap in between them. So he couldn't remember that he had one.
Yes, okay.
So why I and Lawal agreed to call ourselves, call myself Lawal Sani. That's it. Whereas Lawal Sani, for distinguishing purpose, he has decided to accept the name Lawal Sani Store.
I think it's your father's well-known name, Alhaji Sani Store. How did it come about?
Well, we were told that in his young days, he started with the Kaduna Native Authority, Ministry of Works. And during his career, he was found to be a very, very honest young man. So the then Native Authority appointed him as the storekeeper in charge of the Ministry of Works. And there was a lot of activity during his days, a lot of resources. So, our fathers and grandfathers are very meticulous. Before they make you this, they make sure you are worthy of that kind of thing. So we were told that because of his honesty and so on and so forth, he was made the storekeeper of the then Ministry of Works. That name followed him all around. Even when he retired from working in the Native Authority, he was still known as Sani Store. Sani, the storekeeper, kind of.
Okay.
So that name has followed him up to his death.
And some of his children also took it.
Most of the children actually. In actual way, it is only me, because of the duplication.
Right.
I decided to remain Lawal Sani.
Right.
Period.
Right.
And our junior brothers, like Lawal Sani Store, who is now the King Katsina, decided to accept the name with the sons to attach to the
Right. So let's go back to your early days.
My early days was when we finished here primary school, I was told I came second in the whole province
of Katsina.
Kaduna, because it was provincial kind of thing. Hassan Lemawa was number one, me number two, and then Lawal Bagiwa, he's still living.
The former custom guy.
Yeah, was the third in the common entrance. Normally, I would have been, me and Hassan would have been sent straight to Barewa. But because of physical appearance, Hassan was even taller than me, and I was a bit taller and so. So the then headmaster, Alhaji Lawal, may his son rest in peace, decided to send me, Hassan Lemawa, to the training college. In his view and in his opinion, we are already grown up.
Yes.
So could be good teachers.
So physically, yes, we had a stature.
And then the decision was then they sent Lawal Bagiwa to common college. Unfortunately for me, when I completed what they call then grade 3 teachers course, there is some kind of in between 1 year to 2 years where you are supposed to come and teach and then roll back into grade 2. That material movement, which is around 62, 63, the then Northern Nigerian government came out with a report led by one expatriate, Ashby Commission, which recommended that they should stop the bridge course. So all of us became stranded because we cannot take exam and go to do grade 2 teachers college. So then I applied to join the Katsina Treasury, and I was taken as a clerk. I started from clerk, and then they sent me to Konko Institute of Administration,
Zaria,
which I did intermediate, senior accounting course, and then what they call diploma in treasury management. I was a bit lucky, and I was very brilliant as only
Yeah.
I had what they call credit offer diploma.
The diploma.
So when I came back to Katsina, I was appointed as an accountant, and I served maybe about 2 or 3 years. Then the state creation came off. They created what they call then New Central State, which combined the two provinces, Katsina Province and Zaria Province. So on the drive for recruitment, I was one of those who were picked up from Katsina Native Authority into the government as an accountant.
So you moved to Kaduna?
We moved to Kaduna.
Yes.
What would it be? I think 69 or so.
Right.
Yeah. So there, I was working in Ministry of Finance, and I think either to Jani Manufashi, it was a farmer secretary. Then this course they call administrative management course, which is they call ADOS course. I was nominated.
Yes.
Among others, including Alhaji Anas Musawa, who is still living. So we went to Congo for administrative management course. After which, I was appointed as a district officer in charge of Saminaka administrative area. After serving for 1 or 2 years, I was moved to Funtua as a district officer in charge of Funtua administrative area.
My impression was that DO was something that really existed in the colonial times. So I'm surprised it continued even into the 70s.
It continued.
Yes. What were you doing as DO?
I was coordinating the activities of these 5 districts.
It's like a local government chairman then.
No, I
Yeah.
was a local government chairman.
Okay.
But I was the government representative in charge of these 5 districts. So I was there until 74 or so.
Right.
Then I was moved back to Kaduna in the governor's office, and subsequently moved into Ministry of Agriculture as another secretary.
Yeah. Tell me about the experience in the governor's office. That's the center of administration, because you are then principal private secretary to the governor.
When I was with the governor, late Usman Jibril, I had under me a principal, so a private secretary. I was like principal secretary
in government house.
Yeah, in the government house. And there was one colleague of mine, Tanko Tete, who was the private secretary. I was actually like chief administrative officer of the governor's office.
So how was he working with Usman Jibrin? He's a well-known officer who has difficulties with his...
Yes. 2, very strict. 3, very transparent. Believe me, very transparent. Because there were times when we ran short of money to run the government house. And I told him I was going to Minister of Finance. He said, it's your problem. He doesn't want to talk to them. Because as a principal private secretary or principal secretary, I coordinate all the financial activities of the government house through Ministry of Finance. When I was told we ran short of funds to run the government house, late Abbas Rafindadi was a permanent secretary.
In finance?
In finance.
Yes.
So I had to go to him and convince him, because he was a hardcore too, just like Usman Jibril. He said, no, Alhaji Sani, we are not going to give you any more money. I said, sir, this man, Usman Jibril, if you see the way he ran the house, you will respect him. As you say. So he agreed to give us more fund.
So the governor wouldn't ask his permanent secretary to give money?
No.
To run government house?
No. We ran short of money.
Right.
I have to go and
beg.
do money to my boss, permanent secretary, Minister of Finance, to convince him to add more money to the government house.
There is this controversy since you are in government house during this time about him and Gawan over Radio Kaduna.
Was it Gawan or?
Sorry, Obasanjo.
Obasanjo,
yes. Obasanjo. Over Radio Kaduna.
There is one permanent secretary, Minister of Information. I can't remember your name.
Yes.
Who decided to take the FM, the shortwave facility of Kaduna Radio.
Right.
Because at that material moment, Kaduna Radio was heard all over West Africa.
Right.
All over West Africa.
Right.
You can go to Ghana, you listen to Kaduna.
Right.
You can go to Liberia, Kaduna.
Right.
So politically speaking, there was a kind of political guinea. They wanted to
stop that
one because Radio Kaduna was becoming an institution. I was something I can't remember.
Yeah, okay.
Right. He was the one who tried to.
He was a commissioner of information.
Commissioner of information.
Yes. Federal.
He tried to take the shortwave band and bring FM because, according to him, all the radio stations are on FM.
Except Kaduna.
And at that material moment, Kaduna, as I said, was being heard all over West Africa.
Right.
At least, I don't know, maybe even beyond West Africa. And there are a lot of house-speaking people in Ghana, and Liberia, everywhere.
Yeah.
So everybody was listening to Radio Kaduna. And Usman Jibril said no over his dead body. In fact, he was threatening to resign. He was prepared. I think he even attended his resignation.
From that job as principal secretary, you moved to the banking sector in 1981. What triggered that?
What happened was Union Bank was looking for somebody with personal background. And they approached late Isa Katsina. He said no, he didn't want to go to Lagos. So I came to find out that's what is happening. Then Union Bank, one of the executive directors was S. Mayaki, Ahmad Sachi Mayaki. So I went to Magaji Inua, who is a colleague in Barrio College Wasim. He said, Ahmed, you're looking for a personnel man. Isa says he didn't want to come to Lagos. Yeah, it's Lawal. So that's what motivated me to go and get an interview done for a position of assistant general manager, personnel. When I went in, there was a lot of intrigue and within the establishment. So I was only, instead of giving me an AGM, I was just given principal secretary, something like that.
Principal manager.
Principal manager. Which I said, fine, I'm ready. And I said about 5 years before even appointed as AGM.
But you didn't mind going to Lagos because, as you said, Alhaji Isa Katsina didn't want the job because of Lagos. Lagos then was not a place for northerners.
I accepted to go to Lagos because it's a challenge.
How was it? How was the stay in Lagos?
Oh, I mean, one of the things that I liked was I was supposed to go to Surulere, and I said no. I want to, even if it's a boys' quarters in Ikoyi.
You didn't want Surulere?
Because in that moment, if you are living in Surulere, every morning you have to wake up by 5 o'clock or 4 to start coming to the office.
Yes, that's true.
And I know about this. So I said, no, I'm not going to mainland. If you want to give me a house, I'll provide even. So I was given a small flat.
In Ikoyi?
In Ikoyi, 11.
Yes.
That's where I stayed until gradually they appointed me as AGM. After me, AGM, subsequently, after a couple of years, I was appointed DGM, Deputy General Manager. And then from 11, I was moved to Borderland initially. From Borderland, I was given a house in Lugard.
Did you move to Lagos with your family then?
Yeah.
Straight away? When
I moved with my family. And then I had 2 wives. So we decided the senior wife to stay in Kaduna because some of our children are schooling in Kaduna. So I stayed with the other woman, Zainab, in Lagos. And it turns out that every 2 weeks, I would fly into Kaduna Friday, come back Monday.
So how was your experience generally in the Union Bank? You spent 20 years there, more or less. Were you satisfied with the...
I was lucky to have been subjected to basic training as a clerk. I went to training school to learn the entries, bookkeeping, and so on and so forth. I have gone to almost all the basic courses because I was not a banker then.
Yes.
I was just an accountant.
But you are an accountant, which is quite connected, yeah?
I was appointed to Deputy General Manager because I have gone through all the basic training, all the banking courses. I have been to Manchester for senior bankers course. So many. You see, one thing with me is that I believe in training. I believe in enhancing my potential. So if you can see in my CV, I've gone to almost all the courses that a banker should do. And then later on, when they appointed me as Deputy General Manager, they moved me into what they call Sufficient Assets Department, which is conventionally known as debt recovery.
I see. Special assets.
Special assets.
Okay.
So I was there for a couple of years, and then they created a public sector department. I was moved from special asset department to public sector because they realized that I was very good at human relations and getting in touch and so on. So, in fact, actually, the position then was just for an AGM. But because I was at a DGM, they elevated the position of public sector in charge, DGM in charge. And I did a lot of work for them. I was able to get the NITEL accountant, the accounts, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Also, the position involved you moving to Abuja at this point?
Yeah, because Abuja was the key.
Were you happy to move away from Lagos?
See, to me, I'm very flexible personality. And maybe that I don't have a lot of baggage to carry in terms of family. So
but 2 wives, so somebody will say 2 wives are a lot of baggage.
Well, I have told you already, I have put the senior one in Kaduna, in charge of schooling and so on.
Yes.
And then, so when we moved down to Abuja, I was given a house in Asokoro. And we lived there fine, very happy family. So to me, you see, I believe in challenges. And so anytime when somebody is told to go, I say no. I will say I'm going.
Yeah.
So midway, before I moved to Union Bank, I forgot to tell you that then Kaduna State government that sponsored me to go and read a master's degree in public and international affairs.
In Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh.
Right.
And we spent about 78 to 80.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it difficult for you, fairly senior civil servant with a large family, to now go back to school, doing a master's in the US, for that matter?
I've been looking for. If you can see from my CV,
yes,
there is no code that is too small for me. I told you when I was training in the Union Bank, I attended clerks course in the training school. I believe in enhancing and enlarging and empowering myself.
Yeah. But how was the experience in America then? I mean, that year,
when I went to America,
2 years.
The school name is Graduate School of Public and International Affairs, GSFIA. Graduate School of Public and International Affairs.
In the University of Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh. And at that material moment, Pittsburgh was number 6 at university ranking in the whole country. So it was a very, very, very strong university. We spent 2 years.
Did you enjoy your stay? Was it difficult for you?
Kabir, I don't believe in difficulties.
Yeah.
I look for difficulties to go in. So first year, I went with the junior wife because the senior had pregnant.
Yes, that's right.
The pregnant was Zainab. And then later on in America, before she returned, we have Abdulaziz. So I enjoyed my stay.
Yeah. No discrimination, no.
Oh, come on. No. Even today, there's discrimination in America. Yeah. But it manifests in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Some of it is apparent. Yeah. Some of it is concealed.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, because there was a time I was looking for a house. And then my senior wife joined me with 2 children, Umma and Zainab. When we went looking for a house, we went to Usad and they didn't like children in the house. So at the end of the day, we left her here and go out house searching for a house.
Without the children.
And we got one in just across, we can walk to the university, Oakland.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of discrimination, I mean, it's an inherent kind of mindset among some Americans. The fact that you are black, that gives you an X.
Alhaji Lawal, one of the, again, big sideways move you did is to move from Union Bank, where you are DGM, to the African Development Bank. which is an international job outside Nigeria.
Yes.
How did that appointment come about?
The Minister of Finance, Adamu Chiroma, knew me very well because I have some kind of very close relationship with people from Port School. When the vacancy card, it was a Kano woman who was there.
Yes.
Dr. Abrete Yusuf.
Yes.
So they asked for my CV, which I gave them. I was done with Union Bank. So he recommended me to the government. The government approved.
He was a minister, of course. He was Minister of Finance.
Because he is the governor of the bank.
I see.
Each Minister of Finance is a governor.
Representing his country.
So I was appointed Executive Director the first initial 3 years. And by the time I spent 3 years in the ADB, he was no longer the minister. It was then Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala.
That's right.
And we had a lot of understanding because she found me as an elder and she sought a lot of advice from me, both personal and official. And I was exposed to. So she agreed for me to continue the second term.
Yes. So how challenging was this new appointment and living in Abidjan?
To be an executive director representing Nigeria is an enormous responsibility because first and foremost, Nigeria had the largest share. So if I say no at the board, it's no.
Yeah. Your voting power is a lot. Yes.
Because then voting power I had 10%. The highest one was America. My second tenure, I was even the dean of the executive directors, which is the big one.
Yeah, because you are
the head boy.
Yes, you are the oldest then. By then, your second tenure.
I was the oldest.
Yes,
and the voting power of my constituency was big.
Yes.
So I was the dean of the executive directors. So anything administrative, they come to my desk. It was a very challenging kind of responsibility.
Besides the challenge of the job, was it challenging living in Abidjan?
Yes, no. One thing was Abidjan is one of the best organized West African states then. Because they don't have NEFA problem.
There's light.
We have 24 hours light. You have 24 hours water. Before the political crisis became enormous for the bank to decide to move out of Abidjan, it was a beautiful place. They have fruit, bananas, everything you're looking for. But when the crisis came, the political crisis made us, as a board in the ADB, to agree to move to Tunisia. In actual fact, the initial recommendation was Morocco, but because the then MD of the bank was a Moroccan, Mr. Kabir, so he said, no. I mean, Morocco cannot have the executive and also a Belmo. So he decided, or the board decided to move to Tunisia.
So how was the move to Tunis? How different was it then, the experience?
Well, as a board, we decided to go out of, because the crisis was getting out of hand.
Yes.
Some said we move to Ghana. Some said no. Let's move away
from the region.
From West Africa. So the board agreed. And then the board of governors also agreed. Because we, the board, have limitations.
Yeah.
When it comes to this kind of decision, board of governors agreed that we should move to Tunisia. And in Tunis, well, movement-wise, it was very free. But the local people initially, they didn't like us there because there is still some little bit of racism in the
Tunisia.
Arab world. And they were complaining. And behold, you see, workers of ADB are very affluent people. Most of them come with Mercedes, BMWs, and so on and so forth. Then the highest car you can have was Peugeot.
In Tunisia.
Peugeot, Tunisia. Most people go with 206, 207, and so on and so forth. Behold, there comes
these big bankers in town.
In terms of having BMWs, Mercedes, and so on and so forth. But generally speaking, there was no harassment. The Arabs have a peculiar problem with the black man. Any Arab. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's a fact.
It's a fact of life.
Yeah.
And we had a little bit of, resentment. But we forged ahead. And I think we stayed about 5 years there.
At the end of your 2 terms, is it fair to say that you have made a lot of money in AFDB? You just mentioned the affluent bankers who are...
Well, you see, one thing I respect about ADB and its working is they are very, very strict and transparent. Even Mission knows that we do, when we go out to see our constituency sponsors, like going to Abuja or going to Sao Tome, because Sao Tome was one of my constituencies.
Yes.
You have to convince, you have to do a circular. All the EDs have to note. And in fact, there was one time one of the French ED objected to my going to Abuja. Said almost every other month I'm out. Unfortunately, at that material moment, there was no direct flight from Tunis to Abuja. So you have to go to Europe. France,
okay.
Amsterdam, or London.
Yes. So you have to circulate a memo for all the EDs to approve.
Yes, to approve before you even leave.
Wow.
So that's why I say one of the things I liked and respect ATV is they are very transparent when it comes to management. Very transparent.
But your formal working career ended with AFDB, right?
Yes.
Your working career. So that's why I'm saying, by then, were you satisfied you have made enough to retire comfortably?
Well, I'm not sure whether it's comfortably. It's an overuse. I was comfortable, yes. Because, but...
The salary was in dollars, of course.
Behold, my terminal benefit then was used, as I said, to go and pay for my mortgage to acquire a house where my wife is there now. I didn't have the money to
acquire a house where?
In Houston.
In USA.
When I finished my second term,
right,
I paid what they call this engagement, or I don't know, the money they pay you off.
Terminal benefit.
Terminal benefit.
Right.
My terminal benefit was used to acquire a house and pay 50% of the mortgage. I was still paying. After how many years? 2007 to date. I'm still paying.
Yeah, but why America?
Yeah, because then my children, Abdul, and so on, so forth, are there. And otherwise, Houston is like Lagos. It's never too cold, it's always too hot.
Right.
It's almost similar, the same with Lagos weather. So when I went there with my terminal benefit, I entered into mortgage. And I have a comfortable house there with my wife. She's there.
Yeah. But it takes a very rich banker to retire in America.
Yes, but no. I was not rich and I've never been rich. I mean, I don't believe in being rich. I believe in surviving with minimum comfort. I don't believe in, I never saved money to buy this or that. And as I said, that's why the terminal benefit I had was big enough to pay 50% of my mortgage.
Yes.
I wish I paid all because I'm still paying.
So how do you cope now, since you are not working in the banking sector?
I cope because one of my children, Abdulaziz, had a good job with one of these oil companies.
There in the US?
There in the US.
Yes.
So he has taken over the payment of my mortgage.
Right.
And I'm comfortable with that.
How is life in America now for you as a retiree? You're not really busy, or maybe just staying at home?
Yeah, I mean, even in Katsina, I hardly move out of my house.
Yes.
I only move out when there is wedding ceremony or funeral.
Yes.
That's it. I'm always here and either there or the other house.
Yes.
In fact, most people do not know I'm in Katsina.
So living in America then is for you just quiet at home.
Honestly speaking, I hardly do anything. I'm not employed. I consider myself unemployable. So, and also the county dish out a little bit of maintenance for retired. Once you are 65, you are a senior citizen.
Yes.
You are their father.
Yes. So you enjoy that?
Yeah, kind of. Because at least they chip in small bit of, you can go and buy groceries was what they give you.
Yes. The kind of welfare allowance, something like that. Yes. And of course, there's the advantage of the medical. Medical
is 100% free to me. Because once you are 65 and you are resident, you are legally a resident, the county council pays off your listing. In extra fact, if I go into my computer now and intend for fresh medication, it will be delivered to my house within the week. Free.
Even from here?
From here.
Yeah.
I have a house there.
An address, yes.
All I need to do is to go to the site and say, please renew my prescription. They will do it. And they will send it to my house.
Right.
Without payment. So, and that's why people are wondering why are you always out in America? Because my health is primary.
Yes, of course.
And there, you don't have a problem.
Yes. You do come to Katsina, where I have just met you. How involved are you in the Katsina and the elder in Katsina affairs?
Well, you see, fortunately for me, I have never joined any political party from 63 when I started work to date. I am not a member of APC. I'm not a member of PDP. No. But I vote. Each time that it's time for voting, I will go and see whom my conscience says vote for. And I've been voting. I have never and I will never join a political party.
Why? You are a trained public administrator.
Yes. But you see, I don't know. I may not be, what's the correct word? I'm incompatible.
With politics?
Politics, yes. As I said, from 63 when I started work to date, I've never ventured into any political party. In actual fact, after good, there was one time when late Eradu wanted to appoint me as an ambassador after finishing with ADB. The politician said, no, he's not a political man. That's why I said, don't worry.
But are you happy with the way the country is being run politically?
Yes. That's
Very
why
rare
I
opinion.
said I am not a politician, and I don't want to engage myself into politics.
Yes.
But I have no quarrel. I have no quarrel with what is going on now. People decide to elect A, and A is there. When the time comes, people decide whether they are taking A or B. That's a problem. I always go to the polling station to vote my conscience.
But have you noticed you have been around from the 60s, you are working 63 to now. Would you, if younger people ask you, is the country making progress? What have you seen? Are you happy with the progress we are making?
I am happy with the way things are now. But there are areas that I would want to advise for people or for the organization or for the administration to take into account. For instance, there is this Hausa Fulani problem that is that is manifesting into a very serious problem. There are some group of people who call themselves Hausas who are dishing out vile and hate speeches, abusing the house and the Fulanis, and so on and so forth. I don't like that because Hausa Fulani or the Hausa and the Fulani are one and all, believe it or not, because there is no house in northern Nigeria that you don't find a Hausa or a Fulani. So for a group of people calling themselves Hausas to start articulating hate speeches, it's not safe. It's not advisable. I hate a situation whereby we have a repeat of what transpired or happened in Rwanda. Because it's the confrontation of Hutu and Tutsi. It's just like Hausa and Fulani.
That's true. That's true.
And you can see what transpired there. So I am leading with the organization, the authorities to start paying attention to what's going on. Because we don't know when it will blow out. And when it blows out, you can't distinguish between the Fulani man and the Hausa man. And people are there saying, the Hausas are neglected, the Fulanis are blessed. That is a very dangerous thing.
But people will say that it has already blown out in the villages. That's why you have all this banditry and the killings going on.
My friend, is an over-amplified problem. There is no problem between a villager in the village, between him and a Fulani man. You see, Fulanis are some kind of people that are all over the place. But for you to say, look, the Fulani are dominating, it's just like a beauty. It's in the beholders. I don't believe the Fulanis are dominating somebody to the extent that you should start preaching. In fact, that was one of the social media that somebody was saying that when you come out and you see a Fulani man, kill him. I heard that. I said, what? How can we go to
Like you say, it's like Rwanda.
How can we go to this extent? So, as an elder, I want to plead with those elements to exercise conscience, because we don't want a repeat of what we saw in other countries like Rwanda. Because it can happen. God forbid.
What else are you not happy about also in the setup of the country?
The poverty level in this country is alarming. I can tell you, every morning when I sit out there, somebody will just find out, say, I heard you are here. Let me tell you, today I have not taken a bite in my house. Give me something. It's a daily occurrence, which tells you that, people are really suffering. And I don't believe that, buying rice, dishing out is the solution. No. Empower people. Empower people. Bring industries, bring employment to people. And they say, instead of catching fish and feeding it to, tell somebody, show somebody how to go and fish.
That's right.
What is happening now is people are not employed. There are a lot of unemployment. Employers are one of those. There are millions of Nigerians now looking for employment. There is no employment, and that is worrying.
Yeah,
that is worrying. I'm not blaming any government, but it is fact of life that people are not employed.
Yeah,
and once you have a situation whereby the youth are unemployed, then you start to create a problem. God forbid.
Yeah. Do you have a chance as a Katsina elder to, with other elders, kind of advise the government and the people in power at all levels too?
I know I used to be a member of the Elders Forum in Katsina, but because of the situation whereby they don't know that I'm here or out of the country, so some of the time the secretary would just call other people, and I see on but I will announce to them that I'm around.
Yeah.
Because those days when the Galadima Kaduna was the chairman of the Elders Forum, and then the Maladi, I was always invited. But because I'm not usually around, they do their meeting without me. But I'll tell them I'm around. And I mean, if I find opportunity to talk like I'm talking now, you guys start addressing this issue of ethnic problem. It's a very, very serious problem. It's just like in the Southwest, you cannot get a house in the Southwest where there is no Muslim and Christian. So it is the same thing in the Northwest. There is no house where there is no House of Fulani or Hausa. I mean, to me, my mother is Fulani, my father is Kanuri.
So it's all mixed up.
So am I House of Fulani or whatever? I don't know. I don't know that. But what I'm saying is that those people articulating this so-called marginalization should stop. Because when it blows out, it's going to consume a lot of people.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Yeah.
So my advice to everybody is please refrain from articulating this kind of hate speeches. I couldn't believe when I was hearing on this social media, somebody was saying, we'll end up telling the Hausa people to kill Fulani. Come on. When you say that it's mandatory, it's a chicken. It's a tip of an ass. It's not a Fulani per se. It's some kind of rogues that end up there. The Fulani man that I know is a peaceful man. You are Fulani. Do I have problem with you? No. There are a lot of colleagues of mine that are Hausa. I don't have problem with them. So I am appealing to those people who are dishing out this kind of hate speeches to refrain, because we have seen what happened in other countries. Yeah. And it is a very, very, very serious issue. Yeah. And I appeal even to the security agencies to start focusing, start knowing what is going on. Yeah. So those hate speeches, they should find out who are responsible for that and address it. Yeah.
But what do we do about the poverty, which is the second problem you mentioned?
The government is trying, because I have seen a lot of, the government dishing out food. But I think they should address empowerment more than dishing out.
More than the relief.
They should create fishes rather than bring fish into those stuff. Fishers are people that you should empower, so that they can have something to eat. As I said earlier on, there are a lot of people every day that come to my house in that way. I swear to God, I have not eaten. My wife and children are hungry. give us something. 5,000. But that is not the solution.
Yeah.
So I'm appealing to whoever is concerned, please address empowerment, create employment, provide jobs for people so that people compete.
But as somebody who lives in America, as I listen to you now, can government really do that? Is it not something in an environment like that is people who are helping themselves rather than waiting for help from the government?
Of course, the government can do something. Yes, they can empower people.
Okay.
It's one of their programs to empower people. They know how to go about it. But I believe the government has to start empowering people. Whatever. They have advisors.
Yes.
They should advise them. I still believe that we should try to empower people so that they can live on themselves. I had a situation where every day my granny says, there is Mr. A. Mr. A says that way. I come to tell you that I have not eaten. My family is sad.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your private life. I mean, your father had so many children. It seems you also have a large family from the way you have described.
Surviving 40 plus brothers and sisters now. But thank God, most of them are on their own. They have either trades or they're employed by this or that. But there are challenges. You know, for instance, of recent, I was told that one of my brothers, who happens to be named Kabir, is having a problem of that having to be taken to Kano. I told them, look, you have what we call Science Foundation. Look at that money. Don't rely on me because I may die today. But if you have that kind of foundation that trickles in money, use it.
Yeah.
So we have problems, of course. Sometimes when they come to me as an elder, I try as much as I can to help.
Yeah.
But I keep on telling them, look, go and get employment. Go and do trading. So on and so forth.
Yeah.
Don't believe in
being fed. What of your immediate family? How big is it?
That's a very big question. I would rather be a bit personal on that. I have 4 wives.
Oh, even right now? Even right now?
Right now. 3 of them are in Katsina. There is one here. There is the most senior of them who is not well. And then there is another girl there in my other house. I'm comfortable.
And there's one in the US.
I'm comfortable.
So how do you spend your day? How do you, wherever you are?
That's why I say, unless there is an occasion for me to go out, I move out from my bed to that chair, stay there, prayer, do ablution, come out, pray. And unless there is some occasion, like tomorrow, there will be 2 weddings.
Yes.
In the Barda's house and Mutawali's house, 11, 12. Otherwise, I don't go anywhere.
What do you do to while away the time? What are your hobbies, if I can call it that?
Read the Quran, read the social media, because it's essential.
Yes.
You have to know what is going on.
Yes.
But otherwise, and also friends visit me.
Yes.
They come and go.
Do you still have friends and classmates around that you?
Yes. So, within Katsina, I have about 6 or so who are my classmates in senior primary. And we still interact. We still engage ourselves and so on and so forth. Well, I'm generally happy.
Do you have any, let's say, exercises people recommend, especially as we go elderly?
For my age, I walk.
Yeah.
Sometimes I walk from this house to the other house. We have been there.
Yes.
I walk out there and come back this way. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't do physical exercise
Yeah.
because I'm too fragile for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But
What of diet? Are you restricting?
diet, I'm diabetic. So there are 30 elements in food that I don't take.
Yeah.
But I control myself every morning. Before you come, I will take at least 2 tablets of anti-diabetic problem. Mm. I don't have restriction on diet. I don't have restriction on diet. I eat rice. I eat potatoes. I eat peas. So forth.
Yeah.
I have no problem with diet.
Thank you, Alhaji Lawal Sani, for letting us into your life.
It's my pleasure.
Yes, and thank you, viewers, for staying with us in this episode of Reminiscences with Alhaji Lawal Sani, veteran administrator and banker. Until we meet another time, thank you and goodbye.